What's up, boys? In this video, we're going to talk about my last 60 days of trading. We're going to talk about August and September. I'm filming this on September 30th. I had a really good day today to finish the quarter, to finish the month. But I think to show the reality of trading, I need to show you some of last month's stats as well, just to tie everything together. In this video, I'm going to show you some of my best trades, one today especially that was really good, the setups that have been working really well for me, and I'm also going to show you my lessons from my losses, because I think that's really important. This video would not be possible if it wasn't for TradeZella. If you don't use TradeZella, click the link in the description. I've got a discount for your monthly or your yearly membership. ASFX 10 or ASFX 20 will save you money on the monthly or the yearly. I recommend everyone use TradeZella. You can track your Top Step accounts. You can track your instant funded accounts. If you bought accounts with Tradeify like I did, you can track everything here, and seeing these stats is invaluable. It helps you stay focused on what you need to improve on, so you don't have to guess. It takes the guesswork out of improvement. That's a first step. So let's get right into it. Here's my stats. You can see August 1st to September 30th, so the last 2 months. This is all of my accounts, 5 XFAs and 1 instant funded account with Tradeify. So I don't want to hear any comments about, oh my God, he took 40 trades in a day. It's not 40 trades. It's 6 accounts, and I'm adding in sometimes and piecing out. So please spare me the comments of, I can't believe you took so many trades. Just cut the trades down and you'll make more money. Listen to me. It's 6 accounts. So I haven't traded combines, not trading any practice. It's all been these funded accounts. Haven't made a ton of money, to be honest. It's been 2 months of profit. I'm up $3,000. I took a payout at the end of last month, but I'm not taking a payout September 30th at the end of this month. I'm hoping that if things go well in October, maybe before the seminar in Los Angeles that I'm speaking at, we'll get a payout on at least the Tradeify or at least the Top Step accounts. If not, then at the end of October, I'm going to take a payout from Tradeify, and I'm going to take a payout from my funded accounts at Top Step. So here's everything at a glance. 65% day win rate, 1.2 profit factor, 59% trade win rate. You can see August started off with some drawdown. Specifically, it was on August 13th. That was the day that fucked the entire month, and I had to dig my way out, which I did. Then if you look at September, it was really just 2 days in September. The 18th, which was FOMC last Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays ago, and then last Friday, minus 2,800. So when you look at this, you can see it's really 3 red days here on the net P&L that screw up the entire month of good, solid gains. So one initial lesson we can take from this is I've got to make my winning days a little bit fatter. I can't just stop at $200, especially now that I'm over the 5 days of needing 200 on the XFAs. I got to push that a little bit harder and try to make a little bit more without increasing my max daily loss, because clearly these max daily loss days, when I'm hitting my minus 500 or minus 450, one of the days I moved my max daily loss because I'm a degenerate just like you guys, those days have to stop, right? And at least be spread out as far apart as possible. Not once every week or once every other week, not even once a month, hopefully once a quarter or once a year. So that's where I'm trying to work towards, but that's what I'm seeing initially here. Let's look at my stats in the reports section before we get into the markups. So you'll see average winning hold time, 50 minutes, average losing hold time, 37 minutes. So that's good. Average winning trade though, $100, and average losing trade is 144. So that's what I'm saying. That's the sweet spot I'm trying to really improve upon. Largest profitable day, 2,300. Largest losing day, 4,400, almost 4,500. That kills you. It really does. You can see it makes good trading look or feel, when it hits your bank account, it makes it feel break even. So you can be winning, but if your losing days are really big and your winning days aren't, you can end up like me right now. And I hope that me showing this motivates you guys that are struggling, because I know how bad it can be, and I think I'm doing pretty well considering I've taken payouts, and these are just 2 months of kind of sideways price action. I'm not in drawdown or anything like that. So for me, I hope this motivates you guys that are struggling, because we all go through it. I've had really great months. If you go watch my other monthly review videos this year, crushed it. Already taking good payouts from a couple of different firms. And I'm proud of that. But I'm also proud of me slugging it out right now. People make it look like trading is this fantasy and it's this beautiful career. No, bro. Some days you're going to grind it out. Some months you're going to grind it out. So now we see the overview of the stats. I just want to show you my trade time, where I'm making the most money. As you can see, Power Hour has been really hurting me. So I'm going to be sizing down, I think, in October in Power Hour. That's a definite. Even though we're going to be streaming on ASFX TV and we're going to do our thing with the boys every day, I got to size down because it's clear that that's hurting me. I also want you to see my trades by days of the week. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm trading a lot and I'm not making a lot of money. So that's interesting. And it also is weighted because that one Tuesday was so bad. So keep that in mind too. But what's most interesting about these stats, and if you're still here watching this video, I really appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my other updates. I put these up a lot. Come here and filter this August 1st to September 30th. But let's look at just the shorts. Check this out. Look at that. And of course, that one Tuesday, August 13th is there. But look at this. September 18th also was pretty rough. So shorts, 37% trade win rate, 80 total trades across 6 accounts, 50% day win rate, negative, right? Down $3,600. If we flip this to the longs, look at that. Crazy, right? Crazy. Even though it's one bad red day last Friday, still that's manageable. This would be an awesome 2 months, right? A lot better than just up 2,500 or whatever. I'm up $3,000. Now you're up 6,500. You're doing a lot better, a lot less drawdown. So it's made me very much long or cash. I'm not really looking to take shorts right now, and I'm going to carry that into next month. One of the big announcements we made this month was our new indicator. It's available. I'll put a link in the description. This automates all the key VWAPs that you would need. And it gives you the opening range, and it gives you the initial balance. So high of day, low of day, start of New York session. I covered everything for you here. So definitely grab this if you have not already. It will make your analysis faster. But now let's get into some of these trades. So first, let's talk about today's awesome final trade of the day. Break of New York VWAP. Blue line is New York VWAP. Black lines are opening range, 15-minute opening range. I liked this double bottom here going into power hour. With it being end of quarter, end of month, I thought we could get some volatility in power hour. And that's what you see here. We picked up at 3:40 p.m. and we carried for the last 20 minutes beautifully. I mean, this from my entry at 85, this runs up almost 40 points. So really, really nice trade here using the break of New York VWAP and the double bottom here with some pins towards that low of day VWAP. So that gave me a nice 10-point stop. I always will talk about my stop loss first. This ended up being one of the biggest trades as far as distance that I've caught all month. So a nice way to end the month for sure. But now I want to show you some losers too. This was a loss off the opening range low. This was Friday, trying to pick this price of 58.06, 58.08, and trying to get a bounce. This isn't the setup that's been working for me, and yet I still was taking it. The setup that's been working for me, I'll show you in a second, usually breaks and closes outside the opening range low, which is shown here with the dotted line, and has structure for me to use as my stop loss. This was just bouncing on the level here and here until it finally cracked out and went lower. Also, not just last Friday was a red day. Another red day for me was FOMC day 2 Wednesdays ago. And you can see, look at the range that we were in before the week going into it and on that day, still very rangy. So it teaches me I really just stay flat on FOMC days. No matter how much I want to trade, I'm locking myself out. This was on FOMC day in the morning. Again, look at how this did not break out of the range yet to the downside. It's just bouncing off the low, and I'm playing that bottom. That trade is not winning at a super high percentage for me. Same idea as this one, right? Not a breakout and come back in, just a bounce, and it doesn't work. Price plays, I call them. Then in the afternoon on FOMC day, I tried to short this with a 20-point stop and got smoked because then after Powell spoke, the volatility picked up, the candles got bigger, and I was on the wrong side of this one. Also, again, here on the inverse, this is a short trade I lost on Monday the 16th. Notice again, I'm trying to pick the top. This is the opening range high, trading back towards the New York VWAP, back towards the previous day VWAP. It's also a short trade. But notice this is a price play where I'm just picking a price. I'm not really using a VWAP break or a VWAP bounce for the entry, which is the entries we teach in the course. And that screws me. So price play, loser. Here, FOMC, loser. Here, price play, loser. Here, price play, loser. The price plays really were hurting me. You've got to use VWAPs for your entries, like this, where it breaks out of the range to the downside, comes back into the range, closes through the New York VWAP, you trade to top of range. This plays to the edge full stat that we use every day that says the opening range should be broken about 70+% of the time on both sides. So if we break the bottom first, I love to look for longs back through to the upside, just like on this trade as well. This was Thursday, September 19th. You can see here, break, structure, stop loss, trade above New York VWAP, buyers are in control, trade to top of range. 2 of 3 were closed here, trailed the rest of it out. And watch. When I try to pick a price again here with no structure, I get burned. See, no breakout and break back in, it burns me. No take of New York VWAP, which is in black here, it burns me. Look here. Once you wait for it to take New York VWAP, then you get the move to the top of the range. That's the same day. This is just later in the day. See this double top right here before the drop that stops me? The second entry here works. So you're in at 54.55, you make money. Here, 54.55, 54.53, you lose money. You got to wait for that structure. Here it had to hit the previous day New York VWAP. Then when it comes back in and takes New York, that's the long. And that trades to top of range. That's the trade. Here again, it did break. Held previous day New York VWAP, but I put the stop at structure like I'm supposed to. I took my loss on this. Eat it. But be ready for that second entry because this will present. I got a good price, caught it right back to the top of the range. Look at that structure out of the range. Clear stop here. The first one could have went, but I will try twice. That's another little tip. I try same direction, same asset twice before I give up for the session. Here was the second trade, and this one wins. So overall, I think the big lessons are shorts have been hurting me. FOMC day hurt me. And moving my max daily loss during the middle of the day is unacceptable. Those are my 3 big lessons. If you see anything in my trading you think I could do better, tell me in the comments. I know you guys love to tell me, get your average win to loss up. Bah, 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 bah. Go ahead. Tell me. I'm the one that puts myself out here to get criticized. So go have at it in the comments. Or if you think I'm doing well, you can always say that too. But do me a favor, check out the links in the description. These are the companies that I support and they help me do this and make the content. Check out TradeZella, check out Tradeify. Those 2 companies I've been really, really liking. Also, make sure you check out Edgeful. We use them every day. And the only other link I'll have in the description is ASFX TV. Definitely check that out. Come trade with me. Come trade with Evan, with James, our team. We've got guests coming on all week. You'll love it. Live chat, interactive with me. We have some fun. We talk some shit. Hopefully, October is going to be really profitable. That's what I'm hoping for. Nice big payout on the XFAs and on the Tradeify account at the end of this month or at some point in this month. But we've got a big seminar coming up in Los Angeles. I'm super excited for that in just a few weeks. So that's going to take me away from trading. But the week after that, I'll be traveling and I will be trading. So should get 3 solid weeks of trading in October, which is plenty of time. Plenty of time. It's all about limiting the losses, limiting the downside. And we talk a lot about that on stream. So I'll shut up. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed and hopefully I'll see you on stream tomorrow.